The Gacha JRPG Another Eden is celebrating its 6th global anniversary, and with this anniversary, a bunch of banners and goodies and stuff. I'm going to rate each banner according to what I think is worth your time. It's David Wowee. How you going? We've got a banner guide for you, baby. Let's get to it. First banner is simple. Log in every day and you'll have a lone encounter. On the 10th day, you get a free 5-star character. So during these 10 days, you'll get just some random character. On the 10th day, you do get a 5-star. Will it be the 5-star you want? Will it be the 5-star in this design? Highly unlikely, but it's still a free 5-star. I give this 8 mama milk bottles out of 10. This next one is for the paid players. Usually when you buy paid Chrono Stones, you'll get a little bit of trickle left over. This banner is designed for that little bit of trickle. So you'll be able to buy for 50 paid Chrono Stones the chance of getting a 5-star character. If you look at the fine print, it says you can get a 4-star or higher ally, and then you can pull a 5-star class ally at a 10% rate. I've done this for a while. I've just completely gotten rubbish at it. I'll rate the 6 Mama's Milk bottles out of 10. The next is a Guiding Star Encounter paid banner. The beautiful thing about this banner is that you will get a guaranteed 5-star Stellar Awakened character. Usually, with a lot of paid banners, such as the famous Star Dream Encounter banner, you can get a 5-star character, but they won't be Stellar Awakened. The good stuff about this is that that character will be Stellar Awakened. So how it works is, first up, when you pay money, buy some Chrono Stones, and do this banner, you will do a standard 10 pull, where on the 10th pull, you are guaranteed a 4-star character or higher. Then you'll get this thing called a Guiding Star drop. This Guiding Star drop will let you encounter a 5-star Stellar Awakened ally. You'll also get some pity for the new banner. If you don't know how the pity system works, check out my pity video. The only thing is you can't pick which Stellar Awakened ally you get, so it's a lucky dip. So if you have most of the characters, this may not be that useful for you if you have most of them Stellar Awakened. If you don't have many Stellar Awakened characters, if you have none at all, this could be a useful paid banner for you. 7 Mama's Milk bottles out of 10. Next one, we've got the mummy herself, Kagurame, the new global anniversary character. So she comes in both a paid and a free banner. Both banners will not guarantee you get her. They will just have a high increased rate of you pulling her. Firstly, is she a good character? From what I've heard so far from my research, she is a pretty outstanding and unique all-roundish character that works on counter attacks, and she's also part of the Mythos update, so she could be a very interesting character for you. She may be worth it. All global characters have been pretty good so far, so she is also quite exceptional. So with this paid banner, if you look at the fine print, you will get a 10% chance of pulling her 5-star Stellar Awakened version on the 10th pull. So it's not guaranteed. There's a 90% failure rate on the 10th pull, but you do get a 10%, which is much higher than the free version, which I'll talk about soon. Plus, you build up triple the amount of pity to get her if you use the paid banner. If you look at her free banner, if you pull her on this, you do get her Stellar Awakened as well, but you only get a 0.8% chance of pulling her 5-star Stellar Awakened character on the 10th pull. How do I rate these banners? 8 Mama's Milk bottles out of 10, because you are going to be pulling for the global anniversary mummy. But the obvious catch is it's not guaranteed, so good luck to all of us, baby. Plus, that design is crazy. The next is another paid banner where you get a 10% chance of pulling any of the other old anniversary characters, such as Melissa, Iffy, and Melpifia, and then you will get guaranteed Ava. Not only that, you will get 1 star chart, so you just need to buy 2 more star charts from No Poor Emporium to fully Stellar Awaken her. Ava was the 2nd global anniversary character, and she has been, up to this day, a pretty decent character. So she's recently received a Stellar Awakening, a true manifest, so she's got a glow up, which has made her even more relevant today for Magic and Water teams. If you're a paid player, I would rate this 9 to 10 Mama Milk bottles out of 10, because you do get a guaranteed Ava. Not only that, you get a 10% chance of pulling some adversary characters. Ava also has a wonderful side quest. I'm fully biased because I do love her character. I do love her side quest. It's amazing. You're gonna cry. I've never cried, but I'm sure you will. This next banner is also another paid banner, but the twist is you will actually get one of these characters in the design guaranteed. Usually the designs could be misleading, but this time around, one of the characters in this banner will be guaranteed just for you. Not only that, you'll build up some pity to pull for Kagurame, which is sweet. So all of these characters in design, I would rate highly. They're all pretty good. If I were to pick one that I would really be happy with, It could be Izuna, the thunder character, the one with the wings up there. I've done a guide on her, check her out. I would be happy with El Seal, another style. I've just recently done a guide on her, check her out. She's a water support character. Tsubame Alta on the very right. She's an exceptional wind support character. Plus, she's part of Mythos. Shani Alta, to me, has been a fantastic wind-style tank. Plus, shout out to the Shani lovers out there. And then, obviously, Sesta, another style in the middle here. Check out my best characters guide. She is one of the best DPS characters in the game. But most of these characters, you should be pretty happy with. And you're guaranteed to get one if you want to spend money in this game. For paid players, I would rank this an easy 9 Mama Milk bottles out of 10. The next banner is another paid banner, but make sure to read the fine print because you're not guaranteed the characters in the design. You're guaranteed a 10% chance of pulling one of these characters in the design. If I were to pick one of the anniversary banners, I would choose either this Ava banner and this Fateful Encounter banner because you do get guaranteed characters. This one, you get a 10% chance. You do get a guaranteed 5-star character. There's a higher chance it won't be one of the characters in this design. Also, one thing to be aware of between these two banners is the character you pull won't be Stellar Awakened. So I would rate this paid banner 6 Mama Milk bottles out of 10. Next up, we have the paid Lokido Alta banners. So just like the Kagurame paid banner, you only get a 10% chance of pulling his Stellar Awakened 5-star version on the 10th pull. And with his free banner, you get a 0.8% chance of pulling his Stellar Awakened 5-star version on the 10th pull. He is an Earth / character. So I would only pull for him if you need that Earth / character in your game. Plus, he does have a bit of complexity behind him, so you need to figure out and study how he works exactly. He's not a straightforward character to use. If I were to pull for a single character, I would be leaning more towards Kagurame Simp, especially because she is a global 6th anniversary character, and she is pretty busted, and she does look pretty nuts. I would rate his banner 7 Mama Milk bottles 10. And here's another interesting paid banner called the Fateful Encounter Boundless Heights Earth Edition, where you do get a guaranteed Earth character. And they're all pretty decent characters. Some of them are slowly getting dated. For example, Tiramisu in the top left. Some of them could be quite decent, but they're also older characters who could be slowly getting power crept. So we have Claude ES here at the top with a crown on. He's a pretty great character, though he is an older character. We've got Ciel Alta, who's good if you want to build your id team up. We've got Moonful Alta, one of the most broken support characters in the game, but she is slowly getting power crept. If you're missing any of these characters, this banner could be good for you because you do get them guaranteed. They are all pretty interesting characters. If you were to pull, I would still lean more towards this global version 6th anniversary banner because these characters are much newer. They're just not Stellar Awakened, just be aware of that. I would lean more towards a Guiding Star encounter. I'll lean more towards this EVA guaranteed banner. So I would rate this banner a 7 Mama Milk bottle out of 10. This next paid banner is the Slashing Secrets Edition banner, and like one of the previous banners, you have a higher rate of pulling the characters in this design, but it's not guaranteed. You actually get them at a 10% pull rate. They are pretty fantastic characters. You probably noticed Sesta right there in the middle. Sesta, another style. She's fantastic. They're all good characters. I would highly recommend these characters, but doesn't mean you'll actually get these characters if you pull on this banner. They are just at a 10% rate. Because of that, I would rate this banner a 6 Mama Milk bottle out of 10. Next, we have the free banner for Ava. So if you don't have paid Chrono Stones, but still want Ava, this could be your chance to get her. But once again, life is hard for the free players. You get a 0.8 chance of getting her on the 10th pull, but you do build up pity, but you only build up pity for Kagurame, the global 6th anniversary character. You don't build up pity forever. So this is the only chance you get as a free player to try and get her at a higher encounter rate if you do call 0.8% a higher encounter rate. I rate this highly because Ava is a great character, but I'm putting it down a bunch of points because of the low pull rate of this banner. Therefore, I'm giving it 6 Mama Milk bottles out of 10. The last free banner is Nekoko Extra Style. She is a great flexible support character that I've talked about in previous videos. If you need a pretty amazing support but with some challenges, so you need to be aware of a couple of things and how to use her. But if you use her properly, she could be very good. She can change the element style of your team. She has some amazing buffs, and if you've seen some of my live streams, you can see how much power she can give my DPS characters. She's a good support, but I would still lean more towards aiming for Kagurame, though you can try for both because you only have 9 days left to try and pull for Nekoko ES. So if you're feeling lucky, if you have a bunch of Chrono Stones saved up, you can allocate a portion of your Chrono Stones for Nekoko ES. And if you're lucky or unlucky, you can then use the rest of your Chrono Stones to try and pull Kagurame. Once again, because of the lower pull rates, but she is a great character, I would give her 6 Mama Milk bottles out of 10. So which banners would I recommend the most? Which one should you pull? If you're a free player, this one is the most obvious one where you get a free pull every single day, and on the 10th day you are guaranteed a 5-star character. Just be aware they won't be Stellar Awakened. There aren't many other generous free to play banners in this anniversary at this point in time, so the next one I would probably choose is the Kagurame free banner or Nekoko ES. If you're looking for another good support, you can obviously try and side grade your normal style Nekoko and just eventually get Nekoko ES in the future. It may just take you some time. If you're a paid player, you have a lot of options. If you don't have many 5-star characters yet, I would definitely try and get this, because you do get a 5-star character and they will be Stellar Awakened. If you don't have Ever yet, I would definitely try and get this. She'll be a fantastic magic water type of character for your team who has support and DPS functionality, and she's guaranteed, and you get 1 star chart, which is sweet. And the next banner I would probably lean towards as a paid player, especially if you don't have these characters yet, because you do get one of them guaranteed, they just won't be Stellar Awakened. There you have it. Which banners have you been pulling? Have you been pulling at all? Have you been pulling frantically in your room? What are you doing with your life?